Hello and welcome back to another episode of Star Wars in a Galaxy Epic Confrontations, the show where trivia matchups and rivalries get epic. I am your host and Commissioner Eli, along with my co-host, co-writer, and just co-everything, Conor Chiquiti right over here. Conor, how you doing today before this fun little match we got right before the title match?
Not too bad, sir. Yeah, some things in life are going to go... I got some interesting things happening in life possibly soon, but the one constant I have is Star Wars, so...
Absolutely. We are here to play some Star Wars trivia. Today, we wanted to do a fun little match with two great players who we haven't seen in a little while on Epic Confrontations before the big title match in, I will say in December because we're recording this in November, but by the time we release this, I imagine it will be December. So later this month. But yeah, no, Hyperspace is always a great time to not only see how our old players are doing, but bring in new faces and see how they stand against the Epic Confrontations questions. And one of the big standouts in last Hyperspace was DarthChoco. And he did great in the last Hyperspace Gauntlet. And we immediately said, we got to have that guy in here. We got to get a match for this guy. And so he's here to make his debut in Epic Confrontations against a returning face in Brian Fennessy. Brian Fennessy came in with a really good match, came up short against Chris Ryans all those years ago in Epic Confrontations, but he's hoping he'll get a better shake today against Choco. But yeah, no, two pretty green competitors in Epic Confrontations. And I'm really excited to see how both of them do. It's time for an Epic Confrontation. 3 rounds in the singles division. Introducing first, making his Epic Confrontations singles debut, DarthChoco.
Hey! How's it going?
Welcome back, Choco. Welcome to Epic Confrontations.
I forgot about that song.
Oh, it's a classic.
Yeah, I forgot about that song. Wow. What a throwback.
NBA Street 2.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. And his opponent, with a record of no wins and 1 defeat, Brian the Wrecker Fennessy.
Thank you, everyone. Maybe I should rethink the nickname
Well, we're excited to have both of you back in Epic Confrontation today for a good old 3-round singles match. Are both of you ready for the rules of round 1?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
The rules of round 1 are as follows. Each competitor or team will receive 10 questions from different parts of the Star Wars universe. This includes everything in Star Wars that is considered canon as of a few months prior to the match's recording. Competitors will have 15 seconds to write down the answer or an answer when applicable to the question asked on a whiteboard or equivalent. When the time runs out, I'll ask each competitor to turn over their whiteboard or whatever it is and reveal their answer while also saying the answer. In a team's match, competitors may not confer with their teammate in this round. Each question in round 1 is worth 1 point. There are no opportunities for stealing or to receive multiple choice options for any questions in the first round. During the duration of the match, each competitor or team has 4 in a 3 or 5 round, or 5 in a 7 round usages of question repeats. If a competitor misheard a question or they want 15 more seconds to think before they answer, they may use a repeat. Each competitor or team also has the use of a challenge, which can be used if they feel something is wrong about how a question is written or answered. If a competitor answers 7 or more questions in round 1 correct, they will be asked a bonus question at the end of the round, also worth 1 point.
All right. So here we go. Starting off, both competitors, 15 seconds on the clock, Conor. In the category of The Phantom Menace is your first category. The opening crawl begins by mentioning that turmoil has engulfed what organization? 15 seconds on the clock.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Choco.
I put the Trade Federation. Let me
That
hear
is
my.
that is incorrect. And Brian.
I went with the opposite side, and I went with the Senate.
I don't think we can accept that. We were specifically looking for the Republic. The Republic, it mentions. The Galactic Republic, it mentions. But going on to our next question.
Oh, wow.
Connor, go ahead.
All right, guys, your next question is in the category of The Last Jedi. Poe Dameron says that he knows Vice Admiral Holdo from what battle? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Choco.
I put Tarsus. I just made it up.
That is actually a legend's name, but incorrect. And Brian.
All right. Mine was a 1,000% guess also, so I went with the always epic confrontations backup answer of Elfrona.
Good reference, but still no. Chiron Belt. Chiron Belt. Next question is the category of Andor. Andor. Who replaced Jimmy Smits due to scheduling conflicts as Bail Organa in season 2 of Andor? We all remember when this guy showed up in that episode. And we were like,
What a
"Oh wait,
performance.
it's this guy."
What a performance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Choco.
I just wrote Ben. I can't think of
That's his name. That's his name, but we need more of it. Brian.
I think I got the whole name with Benjamin Bratt.
That is correct. 1 point on the board. Benjamin Bratt. Benjamin Bratt. Next question, Connor. Let's do this.
All right, guys, your next question is in the category of the show Star Wars Rebels. What is the name of the imperial officer that gets continually demoted throughout the course of the show due to his repeated failures of effectively dealing with the rebels?
We are going through this show on In a Galaxy right now, and dealing with the failures of this guy is
5,
interesting to watch.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Choco.
I didn't write anything. I'm sorry. My brain is just garbage today. Oh my god, this is so
Brian?
bad.
All right. Is it Brom Titus?
It is indeed Brom Titus. 2-0 so far. It's a long game. Next question is in the category of the Bad Batch. The Bad Batch. Although the Bad Batch never crossed paths with Boba Fett in their show, the young clone of Jango Fett is referred to by the Kaminoans by what code name? There we go. That's much better.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Choco.
Alpha.
That's correct. And Brian.
Yes, the opposite of Omega. The beginning is Alpha.
Yep, the Alpha and Omega. 3-1. Connor.
All right, guys. Your next question is in the category of the TV show, The Clone Wars. Count Dooku tells which character, quote, "The task is impossible only because you have deemed it so."
Can you repeat that?
Yep.
Sure.
First repeat.
In the Clone Wars, Count Dooku tells which character the task is impossible only because you have deemed it so.
Bit of an echo of a Yoda moment there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Choco.
Savage Press.
It is Savage Opress and Brian.
I went with the previous and went with Ventress.
That's incorrect.
So-
3-2 so far. Brian leading by 1. Next question is the category of Star Wars Resistance. And the question is, on what planet does the final episode of Star Wars Resistance primarily take place?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Choco.
I'm sorry, I didn't write anything down. I was still trying to remember. I know
Brian?
it, but I didn't write it.
Oh, Brian, what's your
I'm pretty sure I'm wrong with this. As I finished writing, I wanted to change my answer, but I put crate.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Castellon.
Yeah.
Castellon. Back to the beginning. Next questions in the category of, wait for it.
Has been known as wire jokes. Did I say anything? He's trying. I didn't say anything.
We got our I didn't say anything, our dialogue category. Question is, Obi-Wan told Luke that the Jedi Knights were, quote, the guardians of peace and justice in the Old Republic for over how many generations? Going back to the beginning, just like the Resistance did in the last question, but we're going to the literal beginning, 77.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Choco.
1,000.
That is correct. And Brian.
1,000.
That's correct. 4-3. Going into next question, Connor.
Your next question is in the category of the Grogu saga. Any of the shows that take place in the time between 6 and 7. What is the name of the young girl on Atten that Neil has a crush on in Skeleton Crew?
Ooh.
I love that kid.
The spelling count.
Within reason, you know what I mean? Like
5,
close enough.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Choco.
Sumi.
In the right area, but unfortunately not close enough. Brian.
Was it Runa?
It is Runa, and you spelled it
Runa.
right too.
Really?
Yeah. 5-3. 5-3. 2-point differential going into our final round 1 question. In the category of intergalactic tales. The bounty hunter Latz Razi appears in which Tales of short? Now, you can either put the name of the short or you can put which number of which character's shorts this is. So, for example, I'll rule one out for you. Ahsoka 3 or Ahsoka 2.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And Choco.
I put Underworld 2.
Okay. Yep, that's right. And Brian.
I was completely wrong. I went with Tales of the Empire and then didn't even guess a number.
Yeah, it's Ventress's second one.
Yeah.
In Tales of the Underworld. Friends, it's called. 5-4. 1 point lead for Brian going into round 2, but still a very close match. Anybody's game. Going into round 2. And here's how it works.
The rules of round 2 are as follows. Each competitor or team will be able to spin the wheel to receive a category from which to answer 5 questions. They may choose to respin the wheel once if they land on any space other than opponent's choice. If they land on the opponent's choice, they must keep it. During the round, each competitor or team will have 15 seconds to answer their questions. In teams matches, teams may confer amongst each other to answer said question. Each question in round 2 is worth 2 points. However, if the competitor or team feels the option is needed, they may choose to get 4 multiple choice options. If they do so, the amount of points they will get for answering correctly recedes to 1. If a competitor or team misses a question, no matter how many points the question is worth, the other competitor or team has the opportunity to steal the question, collecting the value of points given to the question.
All right, so here we are. We are at a wheel round. Brian, as you're in the lead, you will get to choose whether this is Choco or your spin. Who gets to spin first?
I'm going to give it to Choco.
Okay, this is your spin, Choco. You get to
right.
respin it if you land on anything other than opponent's choice. Let's do this. Oh no!
It's a bet. It's a bet. This happens almost
Oh
every
no,
time.
no!
Ah,
Happens almost-
Sorry,
for those
Brian.
loyal who have been
All right.
watching E3 since the beginning, this happens almost every time.
It really doesn't. It hasn't happened in a while.
I know,
Jared,
but like
the Dark
there are
Jedi,
times
is
on
very
Jay
bad
luck
almost
with
this.
because
this.
there are times where
Do your
it gets
worst.
close.
I'm
That's what I
already
mean.
sucking butt today, so
Oh my god.
Let's go with technology.
Technology of Star Warfare is Choco's category. Notoriously tricky category. Let's do this. We'll start. I think Connor will be reading.
Okay,
Choco's
Choco.
question.
Your first question in the category of technology of Star Warfare, and again, I will remind you, you can go down to multiple choice, which would mean 1 point instead of 2. Your first question: what type of prequel era ship does Din Djarin repurpose in the Book of Boba Fett?
do I have to write it down? No.
No, you can just say it.
And N1 Starfighter.
That's correct for 2 points. Next question, Connor. I can mark the points. I got it.
Okay. Your next question, Choco. What variant of lightsaber does Kylo Ren use in his time as a Darksider?
I mean, a cross-guarded lightsaber.
That's
we
fine.
looking at,
That's fine. That's
cracked
fine.
Crystal?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the
That's what we were looking for.
Okay.
2 more points.
Your next question. What are the names of the dual blaster pistols that Jango Fett wielded?
Designations.
Yeah, like technical designation. Five, 4, 3.
I'm gonna go
2.
multiple choice.
Okay.
All right.
Your multiple choice options are A SE14R, B West Star 34, C West Star 35, D A212. Yeah.
West Star 34.
That is correct for 1 point. Next question, Connor.
Your next question. The starship called Poland GX-8 was flown by which Jedi Master in the show The Acolyte?
I'm sorry. Can I get you to repeat that?
Sure.
First repeat.
The starship called Poland GX-8 was flown by which Jedi Master in The Acolyte?
Jedi Master Soul.
That's correct for 2 more points.
That's wild because I thought it was also a
Soul's a weird
designation.
dude. I would just have to think of like, okay, who was a master? And then, of course, Vernestra named her ship after her former Padawan. So,
Oh yeah,
down.
the Emery, right? Yeah.
That's right.
Um,
Your final question, Choco, in this category. Which blaster rifle was the main weapon of B1 battle droids?
Oh, B1 battle droids. Wielded
5,
the
4, 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna go multiple choice.
Okay. Don't worry, sir. Your multiple choice options. Wow, I just had a brain fart there. A, E1 blaster rifle. B, E10 blaster rifle. C, E18 blaster rifle, or D, E5 blaster rifle.
Damn, I don't even know this one. E10.
that is incorrect. I'm going to read you the options, Brian, for stealing once again. A, E1, B, E10, C, E18, or D, E5.
Is it A, the E1?
That is incorrect as well.
It's
It is
E5.
C,
Damn
the
it.
E5.
Knew it.
All right. So,
Knew it.
and
my
we come to
gut.
the end of the round, end of Choco's round 2. Choco up by 6 points, 11-5. Now it is Brian's turn to spin the wheel. Here we go. Let's spin it. Holotables. Pretty firmly on holotables. Brian, you want to keep that? You want to spin again?
What's the description of this again?
This is video games.
Okay, yeah, we'll stick with this.
Okay. All right. This is me reading Connor's questions.
All right.
Connor writes all of our. Anyway.
I'm
All
sure
right.
they're excellent questions.
Connor does his worst. Which non-Jedi weapon does Bode Akuna give to Cal in Jedi Survivor? We're not looking for a specific designation or anything. We're just looking for what
A
kind of weapon.
blaster?
I think I'm gonna accept that. Yeah, it's a pistol. Connor, do you... all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once he leaves Bogano, which 2 planets does Grease tell Cal he has the option of visiting in Jedi Fallen Order? We need both of the planets.
Is Dathomir
5.
or Zepho?
That is correct for 2 points. What is the name of the Star Destroyer that Iden Versio and company board to confront Gideon Hask?
The Finalizer?
That is incorrect. And Choco?
The Devastator.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for the Retribution. The
Yeah.
Retribution.
I was hoping he was going to
Should
say
have done
it.
multiple choice.
I was hoping you would.
Yeah. I wish I had.
Brian, next question. Which Inquisitor does Cal Kestis fight on Braca?
The 9th.
That is incorrect. Choco for the steal.
This second.
That is correct for a 2-point steal. Big 2-point steal there from Choco. And finally, while getting inside the Lucra Hulk to rescue Z, Bode tells Cal he once broke into a freighter on what planet? Remember, you have your multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
A, Malastare. B, Denab. C, Hinari. Or D, Akiva.
Sorry, what were the options again?
Okay. A. Malistaire, B. Denab, C. Hinari, or D. Akiva.
C.
That is incorrect. I'll read the options again for Choco. A. Malistaire, B. Denab, C. Hinari, or D. Akiva.
I'm trying to think. Like, what would he be doing? He was I'm gonna go with 1, Malistaire.
That is also incorrect. We're looking for B. Denab.
Denab. Dang it.
All right. So at the end of round 2, here we have it. Choco is leading by 4 points, 13-9, as we get into our final round.
The rules of the final round are as follows. Each competitor or team will select 3 numbers between 1 and 20. Both competitors or teams must choose different numbers than their opposing competitor or team. Each number chosen will correspond to a special category of question. The 3 questions will be worth 2, 3, and 5 points respectively. In a team's match, the team must choose one competitor to answer the 2 and 3-point question, although they may collaborate on the 5-point question. Each competitor or team will have 15 seconds to answer each question. There are no stealing or multiple choice options available in the final round.
All right, so Choco, as you're in the lead, you get to select your 3 numbers first, from 1 to 20.
2, 7, 20.
Okay, and Brian, any numbers other than those 3?
All right. I will go with 15, 11, and 8, please.
Cool. All right. So to start to catch up to Choco, Brian, we'll go with yours first. Your 2-point question, category 15, the universe. And your question is, in which region of the galaxy is Exegol located?
It's in the unknown regions.
That is correct for 2 points. 13-11. To avoid the TKO, you have to answer one of these next 2 questions correct. Category 11. Star Wars Resistance for your 3-pointer. And the question is, what species is Orca?
Is he Shander fan?
That is correct. He is a Shadra fan for 3 big points. Now we go to Choco to answer some questions. First category, Choco, is category 2. In the category of episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Your 2-point question is, to regain the lead, which arm does Anakin lose in his duel with Count Dooku?
He loses his right arm.
That is correct for 2 points. Boxing Brian in to his final question. This is a fun question. Category 8. Category 8 is the Clone Wars series. 5-point question. If he gets this, he stays alive. If he doesn't get this, Choco wins the match. What are the last words that the Force Priestess Serenity says to Yoda in the episode Sacrifice?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Force be with you.
And your winner, there is another Skywalker. Where did Yoda get those words from? Some weird Force head lady. There is another Skywalker. Choco pulls it out after.
That was a rough start. That was a rough start.
But he pulled back ahead, 15-14. another 1-point match. Wow. Congratulations to both competitors.
That was good.
Thank you. That was an excellent time.
Well played from both competitors here.
I died a little when you pulled out Chadrafan.
Yeah, no, that was a really great pull, and I'll absolutely talk to Brian afterwards. How you feeling, Choco? First Epic Confrontations win. Hyperspace.
I feel good. I feel unprepared. I should have done some preparation. Because I really my start was really bad. But yeah, no, this was awesome. Yeah, thank you for the invite. I really like your guys' format because while it does add a little bit of randomness, but it also adds some competitiveness and then the structure of the last bit always makes it tense. So it's fun.
Absolutely.
You never
Thanks
know
to Movie
if you're
Trivia
gonna
Showdown for that. We stole it from them. So,
but yeah, thanks for inviting me.
No, thanks. Thanks for coming. I will just say we talked a little bit about this, and I want to tease something we have going on next year. Ahead of a potential teams run, I hear. What does this mean for you and your potential teammate going into next year?
I mean, if you let me and Pep team up, we're clearing. I'm just saying.
You heard it here first. Whatever they're gonna call themselves, I'm going to.
I mean, we're Team Dyad.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was gonna like colloquially refer to them as Team Dyad of the Force. Team Dyad of the Force is coming for all of the teams next year in our teams tournament.
Who's the top team? The top
right now, our champions are Bangers and Smash, Charlie Ashby and Nikki Kumar.
Okay, Bangers and Smash.
If you win the tournament, you get a shot at them. And we look forward to seeing what your team gets done against whichever team it's put against. I actually don't even remember which team I have, what teams I have placed against who right now. But coming 2026, Star Wars and Galaxy Epic Confrontations Teams Tournament here right now. Before I take you off, Choco, plug your stuff. Where can everybody find you?
Typically you can find me as DarthChoco on everything, but I got a new job and so I haven't made any content in like 2 or 3 months. So check out Dyad in the Force. We go live on Fridays at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So Dyad in the Force on YouTube. Join us. We would be
all right. Fantastic. Thank you, Choco. And Brian came so close yet again. As Choco was saying, that Chadrafan poll at the end was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you thinking now? Like how his match go for you? What do you
listen? Anytime you need me here, I will be here for you guys. You know, I understand. I have a role to play almost here. I feel like I'm like a Randy the Ram in the whole Epic Confrontations world. Little older than everyone else, little worn out, but I'm still gonna come in and give it a fight.
Absolutely, and that's what you do every time, and we appreciate you for it. Yeah, no, you got some great pulls in this. Brom Titus was another one I was very impressed by. That rapscallion. But yeah, no, thank you so much for coming in, Brian. We look forward to any future matches you play in Epic Confrontations. Brian, where can we find you? Where can everyone find you?
Well, you can find me at BMFen on pretty much every social. The only that I'm really posting on nowadays is BlueSky and a little bit of X here and there when I show up there. But I'm there if you want to find me, if you want to reach out. I'm around. Just got to know where to look.
Absolutely. Okay, thank you so much to Brian Fennessy. Conor, this was just a really fun 3-round match to lead us into the title match later this month, December 16th, live on the Star Wars in the Galaxy Epic Confrontations-ish. Well, it's not the EC YouTube channel. It's just the Star Wars in the Galaxy YouTube channel. Live December 16th. we are so excited. The second ever singles title match. The iconoclast Alden Diaz, challenged by his former teammate, the Eye of the Storm, Michael McCoy. Rivals turned teammates turned rivals again. The story writes itself. I mean, what can you say about this match that they can't say for themselves? So follow all of the proceedings. I'm sure there will be talk thrown both ways between both sides on the BlueSky and on other social medias potentially. But yeah, tune into that live on the Star Wars in a Galaxy YouTube channel. Connor, where can the lovely people
It's
find
gonna
you?
be bomb bad.
It's gonna be bomb bad, let me tell you.
You guys can find me co-hosting 2 Star Wars podcasts over at the Nerd Academy podcast, specifically our Star Wars show, Knights of the Nerd Republic. Just Google us, Nerd Academy Podcast, and you can find our website, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. Subscribe to us, do all that, whatever. And then you can find me over at the For the Republic podcast, where we talk Star Wars, specifically Star Wars animation. We're slowly getting our way through Star Wars, the Clone Wars, and we'll probably get to the end of the show in 8 years. But you can find us over there at For the Repub Pod on Twitter, Instagram, BlueSky, YouTube. I want to say that's it. Pretty sure. I have other stuff. Like, I have a story I've been writing for the past 4 years. I haven't published it yet. I'll get to publishing it. I've talked about it before, but I gotta work on it. I think that's it. Yeah.
Oh,
Where?
Wow, I didn't think I was gonna get Jarod in there. Wow. Either way, you can find me. You can find. Well, first of all, please subscribe. Leave a like on this video. Turn on the notifications on the Star Wars in the Galaxy YouTube channels. Make sure you never miss a future Star Wars in the Galaxy or Epic Confrontations video or live stream. My link tree, you can find me everywhere on is linktr.ee/_OchiFan327. You can follow this show on BlueSky to receive updates at inagalaxytrivia.bsky.social. You can follow In the Galaxy on at inagalaxypod.bsky.social. You can follow us everywhere and stay tuned as always for that title match, which is the last big Star Wars in the Galaxy Epic Confrontations event of 2025. We're super excited. Destinies will be determined on December 16th. And I think until then, may the Force be with you always.